Hi, today we're going to talk about 3 reasons you might not be getting results in your fitness and wellness program. But before that, again, if you didn't know, I'm Coach Victor Robledo. I've been working as a strength and conditioning coach for almost 30 years now. And now I work with individuals and create courses that help people break down why they're getting stuck. Now, before we go on here, please like and subscribe to this and share this with others. It helps me get the algorithm out. But one of the big challenges that I face is getting people to understand the whole picture. And so today we're going to give you some simple steps to help you do that. And we're going to start off with mindfulness. Now, before you check out and go, mindfulness, what does this mean? You're not going to sit under a tree with your legs crossed, but we do need to bring that understanding. And I've been working with people for a long time. So when they come in and they're unhappy and just toxic all around them, I know they're not going to get results. Now, at first, when I first started generating programs, I was 19 years old. I didn't want to stick my hand in that, but now it's absolutely critical. It's much like a trainer back in the 90s, late 90s, when I started working as a personal trainer. It was uncommon to come across a trainer that did physical therapy as well as that. And so I knew if I could stand out one step farther, that's what I needed to do. I would help my business grow. I had more value to people. Well, now I'm bringing you more value because I'm going to be talking about this. And that's the next evolution of trainers, is to really stick their hand into not just listening, because we've been doing that since the first trainer, just much like a bartender. Now it's helping clients take steps to integrate mindfulness. And what does that mean? So let's start off with number one. Play. Now, if you're on this channel, you know that I love to train jiu-jitsu. I love to surf. I like to rock climb. I mountain bike with my family. I hike all over the place. And so having this level of play, it's real simple. The happiest people are the ones that in the world are the ones that spend time in flow state. More to that, I'll talk more about that on a later video about the physiological benefits of being in flow state. But if you get out and play, your mind and body are ready for change, and you're happy when you go do your training, right? So that's critical. Now, mindfulness, bringing a mindfulness to your eating. Well, what does that mean? Well, being mindful of how something makes you feel, being aware of how something makes you feel, is a critical component. I eat in the manner that I eat because I know it provides me energy and it makes me feel good. A lot of people don't do that. They think they have to eat in a certain way to achieve a certain result, but you have to have this alignment on how that food is going in and what it's providing for you. So if you eat something that makes you feel sluggish, probably not a good choice. You eat something that makes you feel gassy, bloated, probably not a good choice. Then we align that with your goals, and that helps you. So when you sit down and have a meal, be aware of the emotional state you're in and how that food can make you feel, okay? And the last one we're going to talk about today with mindfulness is sitting in it, right? And so sitting in this space, and what does that mean? And sitting in mindfulness is ultimately comes down to a meditative practice. Now, before you check out, 100% of my clients that I work with now integrate a meditative practice, 100%. And there's a reason that top entrepreneurs and successful people set time aside for meditation. Now, the number one thing I get from people when they first start working with me, I just don't have the time. And I always say, what, you don't have 3 minutes? And they go, well, I could probably hash out 3 minutes. And we start with 3 minutes, build up to 5 minutes. And eventually they're the ones that are saying, hey, can I have more time on this? Meditation gives you an opportunity to work and kind of extract what's going on inside. Now, why is that important when it comes to strength and conditioning and fitness? Well, it has a significant amount to do. If you talk to Louis Simmons and all the top coaches, they know that if their guys aren't dealing with their life correctly, they're not going to be able to lift big poundages. Now, again, that comes down to extremes. You're like, wait, I'm not looking to lift the extreme. Having an understanding that what's going on inside of you can impact your success outside, whether it's a fitness or business or life or relationships, is a critical component. If you don't honor that, you will have some challenges making those goals or sustaining them. So again, let's reiterate what we talked about so that you can have the most success in your health and wellness. Bring in mindfulness, and that integrates play, eating, and meditating. All the programs that I design now integrate this. My Nutrition Made Simple course integrates this, having an understanding of, hey, let's eat in a manner that makes you feel good, and then getting out and play. Now, what does play mean? Going back to play, that can mean is something as, especially if maybe your fitness level isn't extremely high to start off with. Maybe you're want to get back into surfing. Maybe you want to get into jiu-jitsu. Look, you just have to take that step towards it. Maybe you get out in the water. The vast majority of people that start surfing, maybe they start off in the whitewash. Get wet. If it puts a smile on your face in some way, shape, or form, we're probably on the right track. For me, it's very difficult. I come off the mat and we're trying to kill each other, break each other's arms, choke each other, and I'm beaming on the inside, but I'm not gloating like, oh, that was amazing. So feel that energy, feel that connection with you, get yourself lost a little bit, and get all the benefits that you might not be getting in your health and wellness. And we'll talk more about this on later videos on the physiology that's associated with each of those, so you have an understanding. But for right now, try to integrate those steps to make a change.